In Cleveland, 101.3 coverage of the state high school boys basketball tournament featuring the Bradley Central High School Bears. Live from Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And download the free all-new Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
Welcome once again to high school basketball here on Mix 1041, where all of our games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Gary Oldman, Steve Wills coming to you live from the Memphis Center again this week. But tonight and all this week, it is boys action. This is the first game of the 4A group. The Bears are going to take on the Mustangs of Memphis East, which we know absolutely nothing about because we've never played those guys. But we're going to see what they got tonight. And the winner tonight will advance to play the winner of Hillsboro and Maryville game, which will follow this game here. This is the first of the 4 games coming up tonight here. And we'll have the early game, thank goodness, instead of the 9:45 game like we did last Wednesday.
Yeah, those were late nights.
I'd like to begin to broadcast a very somber note, as the community knows by now that we lost a dear friend, a precious friend, and one of my very best friends, Mr. Earl Rowan, last night. Lost his battle with cancer, and we send all the prayers, wishes, and everything to his wife, Kathy, and his family in South Georgia, and the Bear Nation mourns his passing. That's one of the great guys. Mr. Bradley, we call him. You don't replace someone like him. Someone may follow him, but nobody will ever replace him. It's like Corky Whitlock. Somebody will always have to follow Corky, but there's nobody to replace him. Same with Earl there, and good Lord, we miss him. But anyway, we wish his family and all Godspeed, prayers, and comfort that they need in their grieving there. But as we have to move on with life, as life does go on, we've got a big game here tonight. This is a win-or-go-home kind of game again, Steve.
Yeah.
Like it was last Thursday night for the Bears when they took on Coffee County, who was ranked number 2 in the state behind the Bears, who were ranked number 1. And the Bears won, of course. Then knocked off Bearden, who's ranked number 3 in the state on Friday, and then won the state title for the 3rd year in a row against Bartlett. But right now, we'd love to see the Bears move along. And by the way, we got another broadcast tonight coming from day 15, walking out of the Mustangs.
Yeah.
You just can't forget them. They're taking on East Ridge, or Oak Ridge, in the 3rd game of the night, and there'll be one game even after that. They'll start at about 8:15 here on Mix 1041 with Greg Phillips and Denny Collins doing the call there for you. If they win tomorrow night, they'll play the winner of Whitehaven and Independence. But, boy, these are 2 big challenges that both of us face here tonight. Also tonight on ESPN, our sister station, it'll be UT men basketball at 6:15. So that is a NCAA tournament, first round for the ball. So keep that in mind. If you like college and high school, you got them both right here tonight on Mix 1041 with high school, and then on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with the college. The Bears in front of us warming up. They'll be the home team throughout the tournament as long as they're here, as they're in the top part of the bracket, dressed in white, gold numerals trimmed out in black. And Memphis East, Steve, help me out here. What color are they wearing tonight?
Black, white trim, maybe a little gold on it, or dark red.
Memphis East, give you some history on them. They finished 4th in their own District 16, 4th place in the regular season. Bears won theirs. They finished runner-up in Region 8, but they're here in the state tournament.
Yeah, I mean, their 17-3 or 13 record can be very deceiving.
They have 8 gold balls to their credit. The first appearance came in 1951. The last appearance was in 2023. They knocked off Dobbins Bennett before losing to Independence in the semifinals, 78-58 there. So they're a veteran team now. A couple of these guys, obviously from the 23 team they've carried over, have been here before. None of the Bradley players. This is the first time since 2007 that Bradley's been in the state tournament. That was under Kent Smith. And, we sit here talking about this. Steve, you got to feel with these kids. They're young teenage kids. You got to feel that they're very nervous, very anxious, playing on the big floor in the big arena in front of what will be a favorite crowd in our favor, because we don't think
big spotlight shining on them right now.
Yeah, and it's something they've never never tried, they've been practicing since the sub-state win on college length floors, because this is a 94-foot floor rather than the 84-foot floor like they used back at Bradley Center. And it does make a difference throughout the course of the game. We expect to see the same starting five for the Bears tonight. We'll get the starting five for Memphis here in just a moment. And right now, we're going to take our first break for our Cleveland Ford pregame portion program here on Mix 104.1, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And we'll return in 2 minutes. Let's make it 1 minute. In 1 minute with live coverage here from the Glass House, the Murphy Center, they call it, here at Middle Tennessee State University. Back in 60 seconds on Mix 104.1.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Beat the buzzer this month at Cleveland Ford. Score a new 2024 F-150 and get up to $19,995 off MSRP. Or save thousands on a new 2024 Expedition or new 2024 Bronco. Or go all-electric with a new 2024 Mustang Mach-E and get 0% APR for 72 months. Visit clevelandford.com or come see us and ask for Crazy Craig. Honest people, honest deals. While supplies last for well-qualified buyers plus tax, title, and $6.99 closing fee on select models. See dealer for details. Offer ends 3/31/2025.
Back here on Mix 104.1, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, as we continue with the Cleveland Ford portion of the program here. The Bears getting warmed up. The Mustangs have finished their warm-ups. Here's a look at what's happened so far today in 3A. This is the first 4A game of the day, but in 3A today, we have final scores are Upperman knocked off Hume-Vaughn 54-40. So they'll move on. They'll take on Greenville, who beat Munford 63-46. So not either game close there. So Upperman gets Greenville in the first round of the 3A tomorrow night. There'll be two semifinal games tomorrow night. The winners will play Saturday. Also in the bottom half, Tullahoma, pretty easy time with Jackson Southside, 68-46. So they advanced. They'll take on Fayette Ware, who held off Fulton, Knox Fulton 57-49. So Tullahoma and Fayette Ware tomorrow night in one bracket. Up in Greenville, the other half of the 3A bracket. The boys bracket will be decided for 4A tonight between the Bears and the Mustangs. And then it'll be in the bottom half of our bracket, Hillsboro and Maryville. The winner will take on the winner of our game. In the second half of the bracket, Oak Ridge will take on Walker Valley. That'll be about an 8:15 start, assuming everything goes on time. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1, and Whitehaven and Independence will be the final game of the day. They'll start about 9:45 Cleveland time like we did last week. But right now, we're getting ready for the introduction starting laps here, and let's go ahead and give you the starting laps for the Bears. They will start a senior, number one, Caden Baldwin, averaging 15.4 points per game. Head to Walter State. A senior, number 21, Romarion Taylor, averaging 15 points per game. He is undecided on college at this point. Number 22, Hunter Fields, a senior, averaging 5.6 points per game. Number 23, Tyree Stovall, a 6'8 senior, averaging 16 points per game. He's headed to Walter State with Caden. And number 33, a junior, Andrew Walker, averaging 7 points per game for the Bears of Coach Zach Carpenter, assisted by Kobe Dills and Nate Runyon. And for the Mustangs, they'll start number 0, Markel Twansel, a freshman, averaging is 6'1", 6'1" freshman. Number 0, Markel Twansel. Number 1, Cassius Vaughn II, a freshman, 5'11", or sophomore, 5'11" sophomore. Number 10, Monterial Cox, a 5'11" junior. Number 20, Gavin Fitzpatrick, it is, a 6'7" junior. And number 22, Jacquez Suggs, a 6'4" sophomore for the Mustangs. And Coach Maurice Miller in his first year at Memphis East. Memphis East, as I mentioned earlier, have 8 gold balls for credit. They were not here last year. The Bears were not here tonight. So obviously the Bears have not been here since 2007. And by the way, it's the first time since 2000 the Bears have both been here on the same floor for the in the same season. And now the Mustangs have been introduced, and here come the Bears. Nice crowd. Yeah, we got a good crowd here tonight. Here comes Caden Baldwin. They'll take them in numerical order. Caden, 6'4". Here comes Romarion Taylor, number 21, a senior.
Number 22,
Hunter Fields, number 22, the only junior in the starting 5.
Number 23,
Tyree Stovall. His twin sister, Tatiana, took home the gold ball last week. So, man.
And on a side note on that, she's got 4 gold balls in a row.
Yep, plus a state championship for track and field. His mother, their mother, Tatiana, Tia Stovall, played right here on this floor and had a great career, 4-year career here at Middle Tennessee State. So I saw an article today in the local Chattanooga paper that talking about the family affair here at Middle Tennessee State. Here we go. Here on Mix 104.1, we'll wrap up our Cleveland Ford portion of the program. And this will be Mix, where James Supply Depot Wholesale Supply Group. Jumping center will be Stovall, of course, with number 20. That is Gavin Fitzpatrick with 6'7", probably the tallest guy on their roster. The tossing air will be tipped into backcourt to the Bears. It'll be Marion Taylor chasing it down. Let's see what kind of pressure we'll have. Man-to-man pressure against the Mustangs of Memphis East. Marion temporarily lost her dribble, goes back and picks it up and goes to Andrew. A bad pass, but saved by Andrew. Caden Baldwin takes the pass well on the left wing. He'll return it to Marion, who runs the point for the Bears. And there's a double team and a foul right off the bat on Memphis East, probably number 10 or 20. I believe this will be 10. Reached in and grabbed Stovall. Yep.
And that's one thing the Bears cannot afford to do is get in foul trouble early.
That is a key. Bradley inbounds left baseline. They'll come into Stovall from Baldwin. Out top now to them. And here's a long three by Caden. It is no good. Back up by Stovall. Good for two, and the Bears take the first lead. At 7:25 to go in the opening period of play in the boys' elimination game in the quarterfinal rounds. There's no tomorrow, folks. You win today or you go home. Bears are on a 12-game winning streak right now. They are 24-8 and having a good time of it. Here's a drive. Nope. Talked to Coach Zach earlier this week. He said, what's the key been? I asked him what the key. He said, we've been playing together solidly as a team. We're hustling hard on defense, and we're crashing boards and rebounding. The biggest area they need to prove is free throw shooting. Here's a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound to the Mustang and blocked by Stovall. They're going to call him for the foul, I believe, though. Boy, he smacked him right across the face. And he is seeing stars. Foul's going to be called lone.
Contact.
Number 23. Always wait to make sure we're seeing the right person. That's an Armor Exterior foul. Remember, Armor Exterior, one of our new great sponsors. Don't commit a foul in your home. Armor Up with Armor Exteriors. You can reach them at armorexteriors.com or find them on Facebook. And the player who got smacked, he's going to have to get his contact put back in. And go ahead, Steve.
Okay, it's Vortec Center for Orthopedic Care for all your orthopedic needs. Vortec.com. Dell's Heating and Air, just call Dells.com. Chick-fil-A located on Key Street in Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today.
The player had to go to the sidelines to have the coach have to put his contact back in. Actually, the coach got his hand, hands it to him, and he has to come out. And he's going to be replaced by number 22, it looks like. No, let's see, number 5, who will shoot the free throws. Number 5, Markel Boyd. And you have a choice like this. Who do you want to send in to shoot free throws? So you're sending your best free throw shooter, obviously. So I'd say Markel is probably pretty good at this. First one is good. 2-1 Bears by 1. 6:50 in the first period of play. The first 4A game of the day. There's 3 more to follow this, folks. A long night, a long day for these folks here at Middle Tennessee. And it's a beautiful arena we call the Glass House. Next shot is no good to Ben Bradley. Clear to Stovall. Let's see what kind, if they're going to stay with this man-to-man. The player's about to check back in, who had checked out, I believe. No, that's not. That's a different player there. Taylor out top, left side. The Baldwin will reverse it. And Brad's going to a motion here with Hunter Fields taking the handoff. Back to Baldwin, on to Caden, and away from the ball, way down beneath. It's a foul on the Bears. That could be 33. Walker picks up the foul. His first, team second for the Bears. Start to say Stolar had one foul. We sure don't need another. 2-1 very early. Bears by 1 at 6:25 to go on their Bradley concrete clock. Bradley with some four-court pressure. 1-2-2 actually with Stovall on top. And here's the ball knocked away by Taylor. He'll stop. And now he'll penetrate, back it away to Andrew Walker. He's fouled. Oh, my. And here's Caden Bowen. Drives the left baseline. Cannot shoot. Taylor on the drive right side. Goes up for 2 off the board. No good, but a foul. And he'll shoot 2. I believe number 0 got him this time. That'll be Mikael Twansel. And it is, nope. It's going to be number 5.
15.
15. Oh, Josiah Coleman. He just checked in. his first, team second, but shooting free throws after an Armor Exterior foul. It's good. That is Taylor shooting for Cleveland Utilities. 3-1 Bears by 2. One more shot at 6:04. Taylor, a good free throw shooter, probably the best. His next shot is no good. Rebounded, taken away by Twanzel for the Mustangs. And they throw it away. That was an unforced turnover out there, the kind that coaches really, really despise.
He may have seen Coach Carpenter in the black and thought he was one of their players.
Yep.
Went right to him.
Bradley controlling in front court now. Andrew Walker out top. Boy, they're allowing a lot of contact. He gets hammered across the face with an arm, no call made. Andrew on the left baseline penetrates. Gives it up to Baldwin. On to Fields for three. Shot is no good. Walker had the rebound but lost control of it. It'll go to Cassius Vaughn, the second for the Mustangs at 5:28. Bears by 2 at 3-1. Slow offensive start for both teams so far. Twanzel back out top. Here's a drive inside. Shot. No, it's not going to take it. It'll hand off to a teammate. Will make it. That is Josiah Coleman, and we're tied at 3. Casually walking the ball at the floor. Comes around Taylor. Deep in the corner to Baldwin. Cannot shoot there. Gets cut off from the baseline. Go back out top to Fields. Here's Walker for a three-pointer. Shot is no good. Kicks out long to the Bears. Taylor to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. Back up and in, though, by Baldwin. Baldwin falling on the layup drive, and he makes it 5-3 Bears at 4:42 in the period. We'll have our principal, Patrick Spangler, and our AD, Turner Jackson, at lunch. That couldn't be lunch. Here's a shot inside. Blocked by Stovall, and a foul is going to be called on Walker, I believe. He'll shoot 2. Stovall, clean block overhead, but Walker underneath, I believe, picked up his second foul. Yes, sir. That's 2, and he's going to quickly check out. And quickly coming in will be Carson Cannon, looks like. So an Armor Exterior foul on the Bears. Here's a free throw by the lefty. Shot no good. Here comes Carson in. Walker chagrined at himself for having 2 quick fouls at 4.5 to go. Checks out.
Over here in this environment, they're not giving too many charging fouls.
Markel Boyd, number 5, is checked in now for the Mustangs. And one more shot is good this time. So Jaquez Suggs, S-U-G-G-S, Suggs picks up his first, and it's a 5-4 game with the Bears, still with a 1-point edge. Bradley controlling out top. We're going to get Carson Cannon in the flow. Here's a long three for Taylor. Shot is no good, rimmed away, tipped into the hands of the Mustangs. Boy, Stovall had a good shot at getting up, but here comes Boyd down the floor quickly. Gives it up to Twanzel. Twanzel works to the right side, backs away, reverses dribble. They go to the key. Looking to go into Suggs this time. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Stovall again. He's got 3 or 4 of those already. Bears by 1 with the lead. In the corner. Fields will not shoot. Taylor at the key. In the paint. Shot up. Good for 2. 7-4 Bears by 3 at 3:45 to go in the opening quarter of play. Another sub going to come in for the Mustangs. 2 more coming in. Actually, number 20 is going to return. That's Fitzpatrick had the contact knocked out of his eyeball, I guess. Here's Twanzel backing away. He's the point right here. The long 3 shot is good by number 10. That is Monterio Cox, his first. And the first of the game, we're tied 7-7. Way up beyond the key that time. 3:20 to go in the period. Taylor working the right side, gets the screen from Stovall. Penetrates. Goes back out top now to Baldwin. Baldwin's been playing outside, not in the paint tonight. Cross court back to Stovall for 2. It's up, no good, but a foul, and he'll shoot 2 more. That's going to be 15, I believe. He looks guilty.
Yep.
Referee says,
yep,
you are guilty. That is Josiah Coleman. That's his second. And the Bears will be shooting 2 after an Armor Exterior foul. That's the line of Stovall. He's got 2 points with a bucket. He'll shoot 2 at 3:05. For Cleveland Utilities, first shot is good. Got the roll. He'll have 1 more after 3 subs check in. Back in is Fitzpatrick. Actually, 2 come in. Number 1 is in. Cassius Vaughn back in. He started. 1 more shot. 8-7 Bears. 3:05 in the period. Walker Valley coming up. About 8:15. Shot is good by Stovall. Walker Valley take on the Oak Ridge Wildcats, who beat them by 18 early in the year. means absolutely nothing. We got a warning on delay of game on the Mustangs. And it'll be Mustang basketball. You can't touch the ball after the other team scores. That's called a delay of game. Which in the old days, teams could do that to delay, run some time off. Can't do it anymore. And we got another foul call on the Bears. That's going to be Hunter Fields. Got him airborne and stepped into him and come down on it. I don't know if that's going to be a shooting foul or not. I don't believe it will be. Hunter picks up his first team foul number 4 or number 3 for the Bears. No, that's 4. Andrew Walker on the bench with 2. Hunter Fields first. Well, not going to shoot and got a foul call on
offensive on
the Mustangs. That's number 20. Let the official make the call. 2-0, yeah. That's his first, their 4th. And they're going to check in Montero Cox. And checking out is going to be Chalkwez Suggs. Bradley Ball in backcourt. 9-7 Bears by 2 with the ball. Both teams in the bonus now. If either fouls in the final 2:52 as Caden Ball was requested to tuck his shirt in by the female official here. First female official we've seen at the tournament so far. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of those are better than some male officials we see, and that is for sure. Here I am putting down the fish already. Shouldn't do that. Baldwin on the spin move to the hoop. Has it stripped away. Just taken it out of his hands. They've got the fast break. 3-on-1. The shot is up. No good. Rebound. Bradley. Cleared by Baldwin. Has it smacked away again. And they're going to say their ball somehow.
They're going to get together and talk about this one.
And the Bradley faithful on that end are giving it to them. And now they reverse it.
That's good. That's good officiating.
Yeah. One overseeing the mistake, and the other agreed, okay, I messed up. They do make mistakes, folks, too. Oh, man. 9-7 Bears at 2:24. 2-point lead in the first period. Hunter Fields, right side. Down low to Stover. Comes over for 2 off the glass. It's good. Boy, he gets to that deep inside.
You can't stop him. Timeout.
Timeout's going to be called by the Mustangs. And Maurice Miller is giving it to his players. We'll take one with them. 2:12 to go. 11-7 Bears by 4. And it will be back in 30 seconds on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group after timeout for Tennessee Valley Urology.
All Safe Storage and Ed Brown remind you to be generous, find a need, and give of your time, talent, and treasure to accomplish a good work. You will receive much more than you give. This message from All Safe Storage. Visit allsafetn.com.
If it's time to update your home, make Wholesale Supply your first stop. From practical solutions to stylish upgrades, we've got what you need to transform your space. Visit wholesalesupply.us to find a location near you.
Back here at the Memphis Center, the Bears up 11-7 at 2:12 to go in the opening quarter play. After a timeout called by the Mustangs, Coach Maurice Miller in his first year as the head coach, and his team will have the ball in the front court here. I don't think he changed. Here's Twanzel. No, it's going to be Cassius Vaughn. Here's a drive by Twanzel. Back for the long 3. Shot is no good. Rebound to the Bears. Whoop. Slapped away, and now Stovall has it, and then we're on the floor with guys all over the place, and they have to call time. That's another timeout they've just burnt, trying to save possession. So a timeout called by the player that time. That's 2 they've used out of the 5 they're allotted for the entire game. And they're asking the coach what kind of timeout he wants. He says, I just want a 30-second time. I'd like to remind you about our good friends at Ram Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're Ram Truck Month. Over 200 to choose from. Chrysler Dodge Jeeps and Rams up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or you can get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months with good credit. Get the buzzer beater savings on new 2025 Ram 1500 Tungsten up to $11,000 off MSRP there. That's Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Cleveland. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Another one of our great sponsors, bringing this action supplied to you here by Wholesale Supply Group. It takes a lot of sponsors to make things happen. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Minute 49 to go in the period, as the Mustangs have had to burn 2 timeouts. That last was just to save possession as a scramble on the floor. Back in the way is going to be Boyd. Boyd's trying to get rid of it. He does. Goes to Montero Cox. Cox trying to drive the baseline. Can't do it. Just cut off by a nice defensive maneuver by Bram Taylor back outside to Twanzel. Vaughn with the ball, drive shot taken away by Stovall. And it's a foul's called in backcourt. That's going to be a 2-shot foul. Foul's on number 1. That's going to be Vaughn, his first, but team 5th for Armour Exterior. So the Bears will send Stovall the line to shoot 2. He's made both so far. At 119, the Bears by 4. And checking out is going to be Monterio Cox. And he had a word or two to say to the lady official now. She's going to the scorer's bench, and I'm not sure what that's about. And
something's on the floor over there.
Looks like number 3 is going to check in, maybe. There's a holdup about something.
They got to clean something up on the floor in front of the bench.
Yeah.
Delay of game charge. 2 Memphis.
I think somebody may have threw some water. They said delay a game.
Yep.
That would be their second one.
Just look at number 10. And, yeah, they've had 2 warnings for delay of game. I don't see any technical foul. The referee is still talking to the head coach. And they're taking a long time to wipe this up. May have been more than water. Anyway, they've got it cleaned up. He'll get rid of the towel. Stovall will step to the line. He'll have to think about this. He'll shoot 2. And actually, first they're going to send another player. It looks like number 3, Jaden Gray, 5'11" sophomore. But 2 for Cleveland Tillis coming up at 119 in the first. For Tyrese Stovall, whose twin sister took home the gold ball last week. First shot is too long, no good, and he'll shoot another. Yep, Gray will come in. He'll replace Cassius Vaughn, who had that last foul. They have played several. They've played 8 players already. 1 more shot for Stovall. This one is good. He's 3 for 4. Bear lead is 5 at 12-7 at 118 for Bradley Concrete. Twanzel in front court. He is just a freshman. Mark Twanzel, a freshman. Markel. He'll give it up to a teammate there. Gray on the drive. Nope. Gets cut off by Taylor. Back to Twanzel. He's a good hammer. Shot is up. No good. Too hard. Rebound to the Bears. Stovall takes away. Here come the Bears. 2-on-1. Stovall's going to take it to the hoop for the layup. Shot is good again. He's got 9. The Bears lead 14-7 by 7 points. Left side to Twanzel quickly in front court. On to Gray. They'll set it up again with Twanzel. He's the guy that won't handle the ball, calling the sets and the plays. He'll drive. He'll give it up to the baseline. Double team on the baseline. He's in big trouble. His ball knocked away, but saved barely by the Mustangs. 29 seconds to go in the period. They may hold it for one final shot. Twanzel pulls him way outside. Yeah, they're going to go for 1 now. Twanzel calls for help outside. He'll bring Fitzpatrick out. Twanzel on the drive. Down low, they got the back door. Missed a layup, but a foul's going to be on the ball. And, man, he missed it. It rolled across the iron. But Caden Baldwin's going to get whistled for his first foul, and the Bears 5th. He's going to shoot 2 anyway because he's on a shot attempt. At the line, number 22, Jacquez Suggs shooting 2 after an Armour Exterior foul at 16.4 to go in the period. 14-7 Bears by 7. Make that Bears by 6 as the first shot is good.
Number 10, Monterio Cox.
Suggs has made 2 free throws. Cox checks back in. Monterio, number 10. 14-8, Bears by 6. 1 more shot coming up. It is also good. 14-9, Bears with the ball. The final 15 seconds. They'll take 1 final shot on this possession. Clock's at 10. They got to go. Baldwin way outside. And Coach Carter said, let's go. Move it up. Here goes the drive and a 3-pointer. No, a 2-pointer coming up for Carson Cannon. Shot is no good. Too hard on the backside, and it'll end the period. So after 1, it's not a comfortable lead, but the Bears do lead it 14-9 by 5 points. Here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll take a 1-minute timeout after that first period, sponsored by First Horizon. At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there is a way. Back in 60 on Mix 104.1.
Hey, Andy Morris here. Join me along with my co-host on The Drive, presented by Hardee's, weekdays at 5 p.m. on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Cleveland and Bradley County's local sports show, weekdays at 5 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Strawberries and springtime go hand in hand. Now at Hardee's, they come together with a hint of lemon in our famous buttermilk biscuits. Introducing Hardee's Strawberry Lemon Biscuits, loaded with berry goodness and drizzled in icing. Served warm from sunrise to supper time. The perfect taste to bring on the sunshine all day long. But hurry, this special strawberry lemon flavor is as fleeting as springtime itself. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Available for a limited time. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Wojtek Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Wojtek and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Time back in, just had a turnover after possession went to the Mustangs. And it'll be Bradley Central basketball now. They lead 14-9 at 7:53 here on Mix 104.1. They're going to come back and apply some big-time pressure now. Turton Fields takes the inbounds pass from Caden Baldwin, one of our seniors. Of 4 senior starters right now. We have only 3 senior starters on the floor with Andrew Walker. Well, he's a junior, so he is on the bench. 5 count was on against Ram Taylor. I don't want to count now. Here's a bump and a foul on the Mustangs. There's a lot of contact, and that's number 0. Twansel, his first. Markel Twansel, a 6'1 freshman. So off to a good start here with a foul this quick at 7:32. Both teams hit the bonus last period. And back in again, Markel Boyd will replace Cassius Vaughn. Nope, that's not Vaughn. It's going to be the player who just fouled, I believe, Twansel. Bradley controlling. Hunter Fields out top, left side, rips it across to Taylor. Look to go to Stovall. Boy, he's got a big guy against him. He's got it knocked away. They're trying to blindside him with the ball hang when he does have it. From three-point range, a long shot is no good. Down, tipped out, and controlled by Stovall again. Boy, he's having a great day on the boards. Stovall ahead to Taylor. Rips it down in the corner. That will be to Fields, and they return it to Taylor at 7:04 to go in the half now. 14-9, Bears for 5 with the lead in the half. Here's a 5 count on. Here's Taylor on the drive. Inside, the shot is no good. Boy, rolled around and fell away.
Done everything but go through.
Here's a drive. Inside shot is up, and a foul on, that's Stovall or it's Caden. And I believe it's Caden the way he reacted. Yep, sure is. Caden Baldwin picks up his second. Not a good foul for the Bears in Armor Exteriors, but shooting 2 free throws will be number 1 as well. Cassius Vaughn, who has not scored tonight. He'll shoot 2. 6:48 and a half, 14-9 Bears. I think we're going to call it time. First shot is no good. He'll have one more. Coach Carpenter said something to the official. A lot of times they'll tell them that they're shooting free throws. Here comes a sub in. Andrew Walker back in when he gets a chance. Shot is good. So he will check in. And let's see. Stovall will check out. They'll leave Baldwin in with 2 fouls, but Stovall will check out momentarily. 14-10 Bears before it's 6:48 and a half. Bradley inbounding a backcourt. Baldwin. And they're going to apply really full-court pressure. Tyrese getting a drink. Returned to 18. Yes, to him and his twin sister. Turned 18. Bears controlling. Walker, right elbow, cannot shoot it. He'll go into Carson Cannon on the drive in. Carson Cannon, sorry. And give it up to Fields. Pass, saved by Ram Taylor. Ram wants to penetrate. Pull up from the key. Shot is good. Nice, tough shot, but it's good.
Ram could take anybody right there any day.
Right elbow, 16-10, and Ram has 5 of those. Bears by 6. There is Cassius Vaughn, cannot drive. He'll reset the offense now with Montario Cox. Cox cross court. He'll find Markel Boyd. Here's Cox on the drive, and a foul. He won't. Turnover to the Bears. 6:01 to go. Stovall quickly back in, replacing this time Baldwin, who's got 2 fouls.
They're just giving each other a little breather.
Yep.
On this big floor, they've got a sub.
Yep. 16-10 Bears with the ball. Now we got the official. Warning on the coach. Sure did. There's 3 warnings.
Bench warning, charge against Memphis.
Is that what he said? His warning wasn't?
Yeah.
Warning on the coach. He's not, I didn't see him being that demonstrative, but hey, Bradley controlling. Stovall wanting to drive. No, he'll turn and shoot it. It's no good. Rebound will go to the Mustangs. That's going to be Suggs. Quickly down the floor, trying to speed through, get it set up, shot short. No, it's good for 3. That is Cassius Vaughn. His first 3, the second of the game for the Mustangs. Bears have not connected from three-point range. Really haven't tried maybe one shot. Taylor in trouble, goes to Stovall now. Right back to Taylor for a long 3. It's no good. Rebound will go to the Mustangs. They got a new player in there. That's a big dude there. 35, Zacchaeus Wright. Right now with the ball is Cassius Vaughn. Just hit that last 3. Cross court, he'll go to Gray. Drives through the paint, gets back up to the corner. They'll go. Shot up. Good for 2. And time's called by the Bears. That's number 22, Jacquez Suggs. It's their first 2-pointer. Bears lead by 1 now, 16-15, and they'll take a 30-second timeout for Tennessee Valley Roger here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 30.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Back here, press row at Murphy Center, the glass house they call this place. 5:04 to go in the half. 16-15. The Bears have a narrow 1-point lead. They'll have the ball in backcourt. 2 starters with 2 fouls. Andrew Walker and Caden Baldwin. Baldwin still on the bench. Walker back in the game. Carson Kent in there, and should have been a foul right there. My goodness, as they hammered Walker. They change officials every game, and these are some of the best in the state. Here's Baldwin. Vermerion for another fall-away shot. It's good for 2 more. Lead back to 3 at 18-15 for the Bears. Into front court, Cassius Vaughn goes deep in the corner. Here's a drive shot. Well, he walked. Here's a long 3-shot short. Hits a backboard here. Stovall, 2-on-1. He's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good, but he'll shoot 2 more free throws as he's fouled by Cassius Vaughn, which will give him 2 for the game. And to give the team 2 for the half.
That's a great mismatch going in right there.
Yeah. You know, for him, it's probably the best thing. Make him shoot the free throws.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, there's about a foot difference in size there. Matter of fact, 5'11 versus 6'8 is the difference, they say. Free throw is no good. Man, we got to make these free throws. I got on to him Tuesday in our interview with had Tyrese there, and Caden scolded him about the free throw shooting. Zach said they'd been practicing. 1 more shot coming up for Cleveland Tillis after an armor exterior foul. This one is good. So he's got 4 of 6 now. Bears lead by 4 at 19-15. 4:21 to go in the half. Looking to shoot a 3-ball. Twansel takes a pass back out top now from Vaughn. He'll keep his dribble alive, working that left wing. Backs away. Checked by Stovall. Goes back now to Vaughn. Stovall, the man out top on the Bradley defense. And he, just not hard to tell him. Here's a long 3-shot, short rebound to Stovall. Nope, out of bounds to the Bears.
Bears are playing a 1-3-1.
3:56 to go in the half.
Stovall can wreck that up on the top.
Inbounds comes to Ram Taylor. Romarion, a 4-year starter for the Bears. And he's had a tremendous career. He's well over 1,000 points for the Bears, as is Stovall. And there's a walk. Yeah. Romarion slid to a halt there, and his feet didn't stop. Or his body didn't stop. We got 3 1,000-point score. Here comes Caden Baldwin back in. He'll replace Carson County, yeah. Terrell Golson, I didn't see he sneaked in the game there somewhere along the line.
Come in after that last time out.
19-15 Bears before at 3:44. Trying to rotate through a tough, emotional, physical game. Try to catch a little bit of wind when you can. Mustangs with the basketball out top. These are the Memphis East Mustangs. The Walker Valley Mustangs be in action here on Mix 104.1 later tonight, about 8:15 is the scheduled tip-off time. That's if thing starts with time. Twansel out on the left wing. He's out there with the tall guys. He's got to give it. He does inside. Ball knocked away. No, there you see that block coming. Stovall swats that into the atmosphere. Here's a shot up. Good, though, by number 10. That is Cox. His first two-pointer. He's got 5. 19-17. The lead stays at 2 with 2:59 to go now in the opening half of play. Low-scoring defensive battle. And this is what you see most of the time in state playoff action. Low-scoring. Everybody's concerned about defense. Skip it down low to Stovall, who tries to ram it home. He'll miss it, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. Again, he's been there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 times, shooting 2 each time. This is going to be on number 35, I believe. Yep, Zacchaeus Wright, his first. Team third, and shooting 2 after Armor exterior foul is number 23, Tyrese Stovall, one of our seniors. And he'll be too long and shoot 1 more for Cleveland Utilities. Back into the game, Gavin Fitzpatrick for the Mustangs, replacing Jaquez Suggs. Bears by 2 at 2:45.5. You're listening to Mix 104.1, where our games are supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. 1 more shot for Stovall. This one is good. He's hitting 1 out of 2, so he's 5 of 8 right now. Bears by 3, 20-17. And there comes their gunner, Martero Cox with the ball. He'll give it up on the baseline. The drive to the little guy inside Twans. He is in big trouble. Ball's knocked away by Walker, but out of bounds. 2:33 to go in the half. They'll inbounds right baseline. That's going to be their shooter, Montero Cox, inbounds. He'll come in to the big guy who just came in late. That's Zacchaeus Wright. Out top to Vaughn. Let's see, he's got Twanslow on the left wing. And here's a drive by Cox. He cannot shoot. Vaughn takes the pass. Vaughn's a small guy, maybe 5'6" or so. They'll drive in the corner. Here's Cox wanting to shoot. Can't do it. He'll step up short. Shot is up. Good. He's got 2 more. That'll give him a total of 7. The lead is 1 again for the Bears, 20-19. Here comes Terrell Golston down the floor with the Bears. Has it knocked away behind. And there's a foul on Terrell. He's going to check out right now. It's his first. Team foul number 2, and back into the game. Hunter Fields will check back in. Golston out, Fields in at 2:03 to go. Bears have led the entire time. They have not trailed. It's 20-19 as we're near the first period. This is just not even a good first quarter for the Bears, and scoring-wise. I'm not sure what Memphis East is used to doing. Twansville on the left side, back across court to Vaughn. Here's Ontario. Twansville for the 3 in the lead. It's no good. Rebound out long to... Knocked out by Walker, who got fouled, but no call made. Both scrambling for the ball. It'll be Mustang basketball. 1:45.5. Twansville inbounds to Cox. Brad standing at 1-3-1 zone. Here's a long 3. Short rebound, Bradley. Stovall yet again with another rebound. Minute and a half to go. Neither team in the bonus. Let's see. We've committed 2. They committed 3. Ram Taylor wanting to drive. He'll drive, gets cut off by a double team. Backs away, keeps that dribble alive, goes cross court. Whoa, dangerous pass, but Stovall, or Baldwin takes it up for 2. Nice fingertip roll. The Bear lead is 3 now, 22-19. Here's Cox, and got to be careful, Baldwin. He's got 2 fouls already. They go out top now to Vaughn on to Twansville. Inside, wide open underneath. That's Cox for 2. It's good. And no, it rolled away, but he's fouled by Hunter Fields. Missed the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No, he won't.
Call it for walking. We'll take that.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I saw a foul, but we'll take it. Give the ball back to the Bears with 59 seconds and a half. They lead by 3 with the ball, and they're not in the bonus situation. Ram, who's an outstanding ball handler, brings it down, keeps his dribble alive, goes on to Fields now, or to Walker. Fields picks up the ball inside low to Walker, comes in there for 2, shot too hard. He was expecting to get fouled and didn't, and threw it over the...
Him being lefty is kind of on the wrong side.
Here's Twansville on the drive. His shot is up. It's good for 2. And got the roll. 22-21. Bears by 1 with the ball with the final 29. And Coach Carpenter says hold it for 1. At 29 seconds to go. We'll have a halftime interview coming up for you. As Caden Baldwin, he stands out front with 15 to go near the half line. Just waiting. Clock's at 10. Here they go. And they sneak up on Caden, try to. Here's a long 3 by Hunter Fields. It's no good. Rebound And stolen by Walker for 2. Big bucket right at the horn. And the Bears will have the lead. It'll be a slim with 24-21 at the halftime break. In the boys' quarterfinal round, the first round of the 4A action here in the Blue Cross Basketball Championship at the Memphis Center. 24-21 to go to the halftime break. We'll be back in 1 minute as we begin our Southland Finance halftime show. Back in 60.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years, all for one low monthly payment. Plus, there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
Back here at the Murphy Center, we're at halftime. In the boys 4A Blue Cross Basketball Championships, the Bears lead 24-21 here on Mix 104.1. As right now we get ready for our Southland Finance halftime show. Being joined now by our athletic director, longtime athletic director, Turner Jackson. Turner, we don't want to talk to you about something like this, but you just don't want to talk about it, but you have to. You know, the passing of Coach Earl Rowan last night, and he'd been fighting off the cancer, and they couldn't hold off.
It's a sad day for Bradley Central High School. Earl Rowan was the voice of Bradley for so long, and I don't mean on radio. I'm talking about all over the school. Earl did Mr. Bradley. He did everything. He did graduation when he called out all the names by himself. He did pep rallies. I mean, the thing that stands out to me about Earl Rowan, forget all his accomplishment, is he's so upbeat. Yeah. Earl was so upbeat and so positive. I never saw him down very often. Yeah. And even when we put him at the Hall of Fame, and he's got a feeding tube and a trach, he speaks for 35 minutes. Jimmy V has nothing on Earl Rowan. People, if you don't know Earl Rowan, well, he was a special man.
Yeah. You know Earl, you loved him because he was the same every day, you know. Everything's rosy and bright sunshine with him, and he's just the kind of guy, like you said, we have a pep rally. He's got there pumping his fist and getting the students fired up and everybody else fired up, and he can do that in his own unique way of doing it, you know.
Earl loved to talk.
Yes, he did.
As a speaker, as a coach, he was not short on words. We all know that. I think all the students loved. I've looked at the comments. Earl had so many people that loved him, and just what a great legacy that he's left us. Great memories, Earl Rowan.
A guy who came here from South Georgia, Nashville, Georgia, of all places. Came up here as a student at Lee College.
Lee College. And was the first baseball coach, was the first cross-country coach, was an athletic director at Lee University. I think at one time he was the youngest coach in that league. I mean, he took over for Dale Hughes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then he came to Bradley, was our coach for, gosh, you know, it all runs together, but at 10 or 12 years, I'm sure. And then
14.
14, okay.
14.
And then Kent Smith came and took over. So, yeah, just a great person. Forget all the coaching stuff and forget all what he did. I mean, just a great guy.
Yeah, and he'll be missed more than people ever know. And I had the honor and pleasure working with him on these road games and football. And every season when the football schedule come out, I'd call him and say, Earl, here's our schedule. Well, where are we going? Where's our food games, he'd call them. Going up to Maryville, you know, we'd stop there at Madisonville at Burt's, and we'd go over to Hardin someplace. Usually stop at Beard and Farragut there at the Cracker Barrel.
I'd say you could talk 40 minutes about stories with you and Earl traveling on the radio. Good grief, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories, and you know, you're comfortable at home because you know what's going on if you're in a home press box. When you're on the road, you're sort of a little antsy. Even though you've been there over and over and over, you think, well, I hope things go good because you never know what the other school has in mind. And everybody was always gracious, you know, when you visited there and helped us a lot. But Earl, he knew somebody everywhere we went, you know, like Donald Dodgen up Farragut. I mean, it's like two brothers talking to each other, and giving each other a hard time. But
Earl was very well known. Let me tell you something else. Earl was in the history department, and he taught his later years. He taught contemporary issues.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about a guy that can talk about anything. What? He was made for contemporary issues.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we have that course anymore, but Earl loved it. He would just talk with the students, and they'd talk with him. So
his daily assignments, I suffered for him many times. He would tape the news from the night before on one of the major networks and bring it and play it on an old VCR tape and bring it in and play it. It may be politics. It may be a Super Bowl. It may be the World Series. It may be, a plane crash or whatever. And he'd say, and he loved to get the kids to give their comments on that, because these are teenage kids, but boy, they've got their own ideas about what's going on in this world. And he loved that and that feedback. He'd argue with them. And because they were right, sometimes he was right. He just wanted to stir it up, to keep it going. And
what a place to be for a guy that likes to talk. Contemporary issues, are you kidding me? He'd just pick out what he liked or what he thought the kids might like and talk about it. What a great job for him. I actually think he was on a 100-day contract for a while, wasn't he?
He probably
I think he was. I think he was. At the end, he was on a 100-day contract, yeah.
But he just loved to have that, and you never knew what to say. He said, I don't need no stinking textbook. He said, these other teachers, they got to have textbooks. Nowadays, it's all on computer laptops now, I know. But he said, we're going to talk about what's going on in this world that's important to these kids right now. They may not realize it sometimes. It may be the economy or whatever. But he was always on the forefront of the very latest news to talk about. And the kids loved his class.
They did. And they loved Coach Rowan. I mean, again, so many people have a relationship with Earl Rowan and his years at Bradley Central High School. Just a sad, sad day for Bradley Central.
It was funny when I was subbing one time. He had some kind of eye issue, and he was out 3 or 4 days in a row. And I was in there talking about it. I said, well, Earl didn't leave me assignment today. And they said, who's Earl? I said, you know who Earl Wayne is? I said, Earl Wayne is our former basketball coach. I said, he's the guy who makes things happen here. And they said, his name is Earl? I said, yeah, Earl Wayne to be exact. So call him Earl Wayne when he come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, just a sad day.
Yeah.
We could sit here and talk about Earl forever, and the whole Bradley community could.
Yeah, they're mourning for him. Well, we're going to let you go, and I got a principal over here. He's going to talk a little bit about Earl, too.
Okay.
And thanks for coming down.
Yes, sir, Gary. Thank you for inviting me.
Turner Jackson always available, and we'll hand the headset right here to Patrick Spangler, our principal at Bradley Central. And Patrick, we was talking about things we don't want to have to talk about. Sometimes you have to talk about them, and that's the passion of Earl. And I know you were a coach at Bradley, you were a teacher at Bradley. Earl was a coach and teacher, and you have special relationships with people like that. And Earl's one of a kind that will never replace him. Somebody may follow along behind him. We'll never replace Earl. It's like with Corky Whitlock. It's just a sad day for us.
Yeah, there's people when you think about Bradley High School, and those top people, and Earl Rowan was a true Bradley Bear,
Yep.
But then also, we just put him in our Hall of Fame.
Thank
the
goodness.
committee elected him into the Hall of Fame this past winter in December.
Yeah.
And since I found out the news last night, just kind of read through his bio a little bit, just catching up with, and maybe thinking about something. He was a community guy.
Yes, he was.
He was heavily involved in Cleveland, Bradley County area, Lee University, Bradley County Schools, Bradley High School, and just a guy that when you turned on the radio on Friday nights or whatever, that you knew they were going to hear you and Earl. And I know that it's just as equally tough for you because he was your buddy, he was your travel buddy, he was your guy that you did radio with. And so we're definitely going to miss him. The Bradley Central High School community just going to miss him. Just going to miss him being around. He would pop in there to school just to say hello, and you could feel just a pumped up energy in the building when he was when he would stop by. And he was a talker, man. You knew when he was on the program to talk, you knew you were locked in for a while.
He loved talking politics, and literally on our road trips, I had to ban him from talking politics because you could say one comment about politics and he'd talk for 2 hours to get to wherever. And I finally said, Earl, no more. We're going to football. We're talking football, the weather, anything but politics. But
he was an unbelievable teacher that impacted people. He's heavily involved in the community and the sports. Just a all-around great guy, great family. We keep his family in our prayers as they navigate the next several days. He was a fighter too.
He was.
And stood up at the Hall of Fame banquet with, I believe, some medical things going on, and was Earl. And even so, he was a true Bradley Bear.
He was always optimistic. He told me just a month ago, he said, Gary, don't give away my spot on the broadcast on football. He said, I'm going to get over this.
Yeah, no doubt.
He didn't. But we have to get back to basketball here, and we'll let you go, Pat. Thanks for stepping in again.
Thank you, guys.
That's Mr. Patrick Spangler, our principal at Bradley Central. And the Bears will begin at halftime. It will be Bradley ball, leading 24-21. So we'll end our halftime broadcast, brought to you by South Finance, and go right back into the action. We had a really nice interview there with Turner and with Patrick. Down low, the Bears control ball knocked away and out of bounds off of Romarion, they say. They double-teamed him. He couldn't get control of the ball, and they say tipped his fingers the last time. 7:44 to go in the third. Bears up 24-21 in the first round of 4A competition here at the Blue Cross Basketball Championships in Murfreesboro. The teams that win tonight would advance, and should have been and it is. Andrew Walker, who else, steps up and takes a big charge. A foul's going to be called on the Mustangs' number 10. That's going to be Monterio Cox. His second, team first. Yep, they confirmed it on the PA. The second, team first of the period and in the half here in the third. Bears up with the ball. 7.5 to go here in the third. 24-21 here on Mix 104.1. Where games, as always, supplied to you by our great friends at Wholesale Supply Group. Josh and the gang, we appreciate him more than they'll ever know. And here's a carrying the ball. Marion Taylor called for carrying it. You don't see that call very often. They called him for that. He's been called for a walk, and now carrying the ball. It used to be called palming the ball.
Yeah.
That name has gone by the wayside. It's a 3-point lead, but now the Mustangs with a chance to tie with 3. Here's Twansel on the drive into the paint, and it's knocked out of his hands. It's off the Bears, they say. Give it to them left baseline. Coming up next will be Hillsboro and somebody they're playing. And then we'll have Walker Valley here at 8:45. Hillsboro will be playing Maryville. Yep. And the winner of that game will take the winner of this game. And here's a ball lost, picked up by Baldwin on the turnover by the Mustangs. Back to the Bears. Bears wanting to push the ball hard. Down the floor comes Taylor, right wing. He penetrates, gives it up now. Here's a shot up and good by Hunter Fields. That's 2. And I've got him that's his first 2-point of the night. And it's a 5-point lead at 26-21. I believe that matches our biggest lead. Here's a throwaway, but off of Taylor. Right in front of our broadcast position here at the Murphy Center. 6:37 to go for Bradley Concrete. Montero Cox inbounds. Let's see who he wants to come into. He'll come in backcourt to Twansel. Markel Twansel, the young freshman. Only freshman who's gotten into the game. Well, Terrell Golson for the Bears is a freshman. Here's Twansel on the drive. Boy, he's going to be a super player, looks like. He'll go to Cox. Cox can't shoot. He's got Baldwin hovering. Here's a long 3. Shot is no good. Rebound inside. Knocked away. Grabbed by the Mustang. Shot up. It's good for 2 by Suggs. I've got him for 6. I got him for 7.
Walker just had to kind of let him go.
Yep, with 2 fouls. He's got 2. Baldwin has 2. They have 3 players with 2 fouls each for the Mustangs. And here's Ram Taylor. Picks up the dribble, goes to Stovall. And he was going to shoot, but he got blocked, shot up short by Stovall. Rebound to the Mustangs. Taken away this time by Vaughn. Cassius Vaughn racing down the floor. And no stolen by Baldwin for the Bears. Just took it out of his hands. There's a foul on number 10. That's 3 on Cox now. Tried to steal it back from Romarion Taylor. I believe that's 3, Willis, for the PA.
Yep, you got him.
Monterio Cox.
Yep.
That's his 3rd.
Yep, he's out. Out temporarily. In is number 5, Markel Boyd. Bradley Ball leading by 3 with the ball in backcourt at 5:38 on our Bradley Concrete clock. That was another armor exterior foul by the Mustangs. It's a very deliberate and they've come out of the zone now. They've gone man. Very deliberate type of game. And here's Romarion Taylor, lost a handling. Oh, he's bobbing the ball. And they're going to say he's walking. That's another turnover for Romarion. He's not having his best ball handling game tonight. But at 5:22, Bears lead by 3 in the third. Vaughn in backcourt with Twanzel. Still in backcourt. Vaughn and Twanzel. Well, they're still not front court. Yeah, they'll come in now. Here's a skip down low. Shot is up. No good. A dangerous play by Walker, but the shot is no good and rebound by the Bears. Taken away by Taylor at 5 minutes to go now in the third. Here on Mix 104.1, where your games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Inside low, they'll go to Stovall for 2. It's no good, but he'll shoot 2 more free throws as he draws yet another foul. I believe 22. Suggs with a foul. That'd be his first if it's him. Yep. First one on number 22. Just going to look at something here real quickly. Stovall drew 6 fouls. No, that's rebounds. We'll get back to that. Free throw is good for Stovall. He'll have another. He's got 6 free throws. 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, he's working on a double-double.
And 1 more free throw coming up for the 6'8" senior, bound for Walker State. 27-23, the Bears before. Next shot is short, rebound, tip, and grabbed away. Stovall hits 1 out of 2. We got to get him hitting 2 out of 2. Twanzel out front with the ball. Bears before at 4:44 to go. Here's a drive inside. Cross-court pass underneath, stolen away by Walker, and the Bears have it, maybe. Coming out of there, and we got an alternate possession to...
No, foul.
A foul. They grab Walker. Oh, we'll take that. That's number 22, yeah. That's Suggs just quickly picked up his second foul. And at 4:36 to go, that's going to be foul number 4 on Memphis East. So we're in the bonus for the final half of the quarter. That's a huge positive aspect for the Bears here. Taylor in backcourt. Boy, guarded very closely. He'll go to Baldwin left side. 4:27 to go. 27-23 Bears before with the ball. Baldwin look, and ball has it knocked away out of bounds from behind to the Bears. It's trying to go inside on a skip pass to Stovall, but defender reached in and knocked away. Suggs will check out. Nope, that's not Suggs. That's number 20. That's going to be Fitzpatrick checking out. And back in is Montero Cox, I believe, with 3 fouls.
Coleman, I think, 15.
Inside to Baldwin. Has it stripped away again. Here's an outlet pass. Down to Vaughn. Shot up. No good. Down Bradley Stovall has it. Boy, he is hammered. He's fouled again. And that's 5 fouls, and we'll shoot free throws. At 4:09 to go in the period now. 15, that's Coleman. That's 3 on him. 3 on him. 3 on Cox. That's the gunner. That's the key when they're on them, Cox. At the line again, shooting 2 more free throws after an armor exterior foul is number 23, shooting 2 for Cleveland Utilities. Come on, Tyrese, we need these free throws in the worst way. He's missed 4, but he's made 6. He is good on this one. 7 of 11 now. Carson Cannon checks in for Andrew Walker, trying to protect him somewhat from, no, that's going to be Hunter Fields checks out.
Yeah.
Coach Carter gave him some sideline coaching, pointing out defensively, I believe, what he wants him to do. Next shot with Stovall is good. So he's 2 for 2 this time. He's got 8 free throws. And let's see, 8 plus, now he's got 17 to lead all scores. 29-23 to lead at 6. I believe that's the largest lead of the game for the Bears or Ethan. Here's nearly a steal by Carson Cannon. Tipped out of bounds to the Mustangs. Inbound is going to be Jaden Gray as Montero Cox.
Number 10.
Well, he was over there to check in, and they wouldn't let him check in. The coach wouldn't. They'll inbounds in backcourt to Twanzel. Or Marion Taylor chasing him down and offers some interference coming up the floor. He'll spin free. 5 count is on. He just pushes, and there's the 5 count. Another turnover for the Mustangs. Give it back to the Bears. You can keep the dribble alive, but you got to move away from the defender. You got to break contact, as they say. Give the ball back to the Bears with a 6-point lead at 3:45. They're in the bonus the rest of the way here in the third quarter play. Bears have committed no fouls. No fouls for theirs this period. And there's a foul right there on East. That's going to be on Vaughn. That's going to be 3 on him. That's 3 players with 3 fouls each.
That is his first 2 shots.
That's his third, I believe.
Okay.
At the line shooting 2 is Bowen. It rattles, kicks out.
He called it on number 3, Gary.
Oh, he did? That's Gray then.
Yeah, and that's his first.
Well, shoot.
I thought you the same thing.
Next shot coming up for Caden. This one's good. We're truly an adventure at the free throw line, folks. I think we missed 6. We made 10. Mustang ball and back. Bears by 7. It is the largest lead of the game. Here's a drive by Fitch back down low. Shot blocked behind by Bowen. Rebound Bradley. Bowen down the floor. Long lead pass ahead to Taylor. Here's Walker for 3. Shot is no good. Rimmed away. Boy, that'd been huge there. They'll take the rebound the other way. Twansel down the floor quickly. Working the right side. Drives inside. Shot no good, but foul's going to be on Stovall. He'll shoot 2. For Stovall's going to be his second at 3:10 to go in the third. A lot of fouls here. Stovall is 23. His second, only the first for the team here in this period, though. At the line to shoot 2 after an arm exterior foul is number 0, Markel Twansel with 2 points on the bucket. Bears 30-23, 7-point lead. Shot, no good. Rebound. Back against Montero Cox. He's their shooter. And he really only has 7 points, but it seems like he's had a lot more. He had all those in the second. One more shot coming up. Twansel's next shot is no good. Rebound by Stovall. Stovall's got to have a double-double.
Oh, yeah.
He has been a man on the boards this year. Games with 18 and 20 rebounds. And there's a timeout call by the Bears as the 10-second count was about to get close. And Bears will take a 30 at exactly 3 minutes to go in the third. The Bears up 30-23, and we'll take one for Tennessee Valley Raji. And we return here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 30.
At Wholesale Supply, builders and contractors trust us for dependable service and top quality plumbing, septic, electrical, lighting, and HVAC supplies. Shop local, pick up today, or get free delivery. Visit wholesalesupply.us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 104.1 app.
Back here in the final 3 minutes of the third period in the first game in 4A action here at the Murphy Center. 3 more to follow. It'll be Hillsboro Maryville next with the winner of this game taking on the winner of that game. Later today, Oak Ridge and Walker Valley at 8:15 Cleveland time here on Mix 104.1. Greg's already seen Greg here. And the winner of that game will take on the winner of Whitehaven and Independence, the final game of the evening, which will be 9:45 Cleveland time. Bradley with the ball. Cross-court pass goes to Stovall. Deep in the hole, inside the walk, comes wide open for 2. And the Bears lead it by 9. Their largest lead, 32-23. As a great pass on the feed and assist by Stovall to Andrew Walker. Here's Montero Cox on the drive. Shot is up, no good, but foul on Stovall, I believe. He's going to shoot 2. Stovall thinks it's on him anyway by his reaction. Yep, that's 3 on Stovall. And let's see if we leave him in the final 2.5 minutes after an armor exterior foul. Coach Carpenter talking to his scorekeeper, and here comes Hunter Fields back in. 2 shots coming up from Montero Cox. His first one is good. He has got one, that's his first free throw. He's got a 3-pointer and 2 buckets for 8. Stovall going to sit the rest of the third. We need him in there for his rebounding, of course. But that was a good call. It wasn't anything to dispute on it. One more shot by Cox. He's up. It's also good. Bears up 32-25 by 7 in backcourt facing full-court pressure. They'll break it easy. 3-on-3. Carson Kent's going to have to hold on. Boy, they're stealing the ball and not go from behind. And there's a foul. And we'll shoot free throws again. Let's see who this one is on. Number 22. That's Jaquez Suggs. He has 3. And they're over the 5-foul limit, so the line for the Bears. Carson Cannon, number 5, a junior, shooting 2 for Cleveland Utilities after armor exterior foul. Free throw is no good. Boy.
Got to have some free throws.
And we're leaving points.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be double digits if we hit.
I think we've
80%
missed,
of them.
I think we've missed 8. First half, we were 5 of 8. And next one, he missed them both. and a whistle.
Oh.
And a foul. Foul on Memphis East on the free throw attempt. It's on number 15. That's going to be Coleman. He's got 4.
Yeah.
And we'll shoot 2 more. This is Andrew Walker shooting 2. Now, come on, Andrew. Show us you can make free throws. It's good. It's perfect. Man, they're getting in deep, deep foul trouble. He will check out. Back in is Zacchaeus Wright. And one more free throw for Cleveland Utilities after yet another Armor Exterior foul. And our new sponsor, Armor Exterior, is getting a lot of airtime. Next shot is also good for Walker. Mr. Reliable. Lead at 9 again, 34-25. Bears with 2:20 in the third period of play. Bears win. They'll play tomorrow night at 8:15 Cleveland time. 8:15. But gets the winner of Hillsboro and Merrill. Here's a pull-up shot, short rebound, tipped out long, and saved by the Mustangs. Twansel, Markell down low to his teammate. Inside shot, blocked, but a foul on Baldwin. That's going to be his third. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that call. Yep. Caden Baldwin, that's his third. Only team foul number 3 for the Bears, but they'll shoot 2 free throws after the Armor Exterior foul at 1:58 to go in the third. Bears by 9. Shot is no good. He'll have another. Boy, neither team can hit free throws. Steve, I think me and you could go out there and do at least that good. Wink, wink.
We could shoot 50%, I'm sure.
My goodness. I don't complain when they miss. Next shot is good. So Gavin Fitzpatrick gets his first point at the free throw line at 1:56 to go in the third. Ball knocked out of bounds in backcourt off the Mustangs. Bears by 8. They'll have the ball. Baldwin inbounds. Bradley with everybody in backcourt to take an inbound space. They'll come into Taylor. And Bears have broken the press 2-on-1. Here's Hunter Fields going to the hoop. For the layup shot is no good, but he'll shoot 2 as well. As he knocked hard to the floor by Zacchaeus Wright. Another Armor Exterior foul. He'll shoot 2 for Cleveland Utilities. That's going to be 2 on Zacchaeus Wright. As Hunter Fields steps to the line tonight, he's got 1 bucket for 2. At minute 47 to go in the third, Bears up by 8 at 34-26. He fires it. It is no good. Zach Carpenter over. His hair is about to turn gray. That's probably about 10 we've missed, maybe. I don't know.
At least.
We'll see the final stats. Next shot is good.
We were 6 for 10 first half, so I'm sure.
Bears back by 9, 35-26 with the lead. Minute 43 to go. This Field 6, 1 of 2. Cross court to Cox on the drive. And he gets away with a walk. He'll score. He has got 11. 35-28. Here's a drive inside by Walker. Shot is no good. Boy, got knocked to the floor. Rebound by Zacchaeus Wright for the Mustangs. And here comes Monterio Cox. Left side to Vaughn for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound tip to the Bears. Andrew Walker. And he's going to be fouled. Another foul. Boy, they're calling everything right now. That's on number 10. That's going to be Montero. He's got 4.
Yes.
Yep. Cox with their key scorer with 4. And once again at 1:18 after Armor Exterior foul. Shooting 2 for Cleveland Utilities is Andrew Walker. He made both of his.
Andrew's good for